Hello Libra, Elsie here to do your reading for the week ahead. How are you, my beautiful balanced Libras? I hope you're well. Thank you so much for clicking here. I do appreciate you so much for doing that. And if you are someone who comes by and gives me the clicks and the views anyway, I hope that you will consider subscribing. Thank you for doing that. That's how you are building this Libra tribe here at 10 of Cups Tarot. So thank you so much for doing that. I appreciate all of your attention on my last video. Thank you so much for doing that. All right, here we go. Let's look at the Wisdom of the Oracle first. We'll throw some tarot at it, find out what's coming up for the week ahead. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. If you are someone who is cross-watching Libra, thank you so much for doing that. And Libra, where is Libra in your big three? Sun, Moon, and Rising, where is it exactly? Tell me, I would love to know. I don't have any air in my chart at all. So thank you so much for sharing your placement with me. All right, here we go. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about Libra, please. I did date a beautiful Libra, though. Very, very beautiful. Okay, here we go. First one is not for you. Interesting. We've got card number 6. It says not for you. We have mending. Okay. It almost feels as though you're out of some sort of a commitment, a relationship, a friendship that was not for you. I think you realized it. After looking at it really closely, it almost feels like you were playing chess with this person. It's like you had to outthink them. You had to move this way because you knew they would move that way. And that's no way to live in a friendship or a love ship. So whatever kind of ship you were on, I feel like it was not for you. And now I think you're in a place where you are mending, Libra. All right. Oh, I love it. Between Worlds. This is my favorite card in this deck. Between Worlds. It's this one. I was going to say it's between. It's between this one and the Soulmate card. I feel like when you're between worlds here, it feels like you really are pulling out of an old vibration. A vibration where I feel you didn't realize that it was only black and white. And sometimes we don't realize that. You know, sometimes we can get into a relationship that we stay in because it ends up being habit. And then when we pull out of that relationship, we realize that we were actually living in the gray. And so I feel like you're still between worlds. You haven't quite cut yourself away from the past, but I feel like you are moving into Technicolor. This is card number 3, which to me is abundance because that's the number of the Empress in the tarot. And it could also be stability. You're finally getting stability, but also that that you're really willing to work hard on something. Yeah, you're willing to be on someone else's team. So I want to say that you left something that was not for you. Look, we've got 6 in the upper corner here. That is the Lovers. Not every soulmate you meet is the one that you're meant to be with. Soulmates can be unhealed. Now, look, a soulmate relationship is very easy. It's a very easy flow back and forth. You have soul recognition, and it's not a hard relationship. So if it's dramatic and awful and weird, and we're breaking up and coming back together, that's not your soulmate. No matter what you say, people, it's not your soulmate. It's not a dramatic connection. So this was not a soulmate. It was not for you. And I think that you're mending yourself. We've got card number 52, which is a 7. I feel like you're getting... you're connecting with the universe, because for me, 7s are heaven. They are divinely guided. It's all about what's going on above is going on below. And these two are looking to the sky as well, right? They're looking up. They're looking up for help to mend things. So I feel like that is the place where you might be in the middle of the week next week. And as we pull out of the end of the week, I feel like you're pulling out of this old vibration completely. Bottom of the deck, we have time to nap, and we have serendipity. Oh, it's time to rest because something is about to show itself. Serendipity is a happy accident. It's something you're not expecting that is contrived by the universe. We have the 4-leaf clover here and somebody who's hanging on to it. So I think that you are hanging on to, hopefully, finding somebody, going the distance. There's the finish line. Finding somebody who you might be blessed by. Someone you can share your emotions with. I feel like something is pretty cool is coming up for you in the future. Let's take a look at tarot. All right, Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter for the week ahead, Libra. Let's take a look. Libra. Libra, if you're interested in a private read, please look below. there is, if you click more just below this video, a whole panel will open up and you'll see the link to Wizio. My readings there begin at $40. Look at this. We've just got confirmation that whatever relationship you might have left, and this isn't for those of you who are in a relationship right now, but for those of you who have left something in the past, I feel it wasn't for you. It's a confirmation, Libra, that it was not for you. It was a karmic relationship. And I feel like the karmic justice that you got here is that you left. And now you're in the healing process. We've got judgment in the reverse. Yeah. You feel as though someone misjudged you. I also want to say that there will be no reconciliation. So if you're wondering if this is over, it's really over. And I think you're about to pull out of that vibration completely. It's going to take a while, though. Yeah, when the Knight of Pentacles shows up, y'all don't understand as readers when we say it's going to take a while. Look, the Knight of Pentacles is holding a pentacle. Pentacles are years. And it could take a year at least. It's time for you to be patient with yourself while you're mending. The universe is saying that, you know, this reconciliation is not a good idea. It's not on the table. I mean, this person could come back and you could take them back, and that's totally up to you. But the universe is saying here, no reconciliation. It's just going to go through the same cycle over again. We've got the Five of Swords. And the Eight of Cups. Somebody was talking about you behind your back, possibly. Someone was not being completely honest with you, I want to say. Someone was trying to hide things from you. I look at this particular card in a different way than I look at others here. So we've got two that are down, right? The swords are down. To me, when the swords are up, it's like a block. But when the swords are down, it's like you found out something. You came to a decision, although it was hard. But it feels like there was like irreconcilable differences back here, I want to say. And that's the reason why you left, why you disconnected and walked forward. This, to me, the Eight of Cups is sort of indicative of between worlds, because I think that you are pulling out of this vibration over this full moon. And the full moon is tomorrow. It's today for those of you in the Southern Hemisphere, and tomorrow for those of you that are in North America, Northern Hemisphere, right? The Eight of Cups tells me that you are going to, this full moon is going to make you reassess. I did a full moon reading, full moon in Gemini. I'll link it at the end of this here, so if you haven't seen it, you can. But the energy for the full moon in Gemini is really taking a look at what you've left on the back burner, what needs attention. You're reassessing your life here, and I feel like you've decided that after a very long while of trying to pull out, that you're just realize you're gonna just cut it. You're gonna cut the emotional connection, and we've got the full moon right over this person's head. So somebody is headed on their way after the full moon. So for some of you, maybe this hasn't happened yet, and you still are in this relationship that really isn't serving you, because it feels like if you are in a relationship, and it might resonate, it might not, maybe you're in a good relationship, but the Judgment card, Virgo and Pisces energy is in the reverse, and to me that's a misjudgment. It's also, there's no chance of reconciliation here, and so I mean full reconciliation, really reconciling with the person and staying with them. I feel like if you try it again, it's going to crash and burn again. We've got the Three of Pentacles. I feel like you are out, and you are going to find some sort of a new group of people, a new soulmate tribe, possibly. But also, this is partnership, right? So it feels like maybe you're moving to a new job, or you are meeting a new group of people, or maybe you're going to join a team, a bowling team, a softball team. You're going to be on someone's team. We have the Three of Swords. It's the thing that is going to help you get through this heartbreak or heartache, to find other people in the Pentacle world who are like-minded. We have the Empress here, and so for some of you, you are an Empress with a broken heart, and for some of you, the Empress may have broken your heart. Take it as it resonates. We have the Six of Cups, and so it makes me feel like that maybe there was an ending that came, or will be an ending that will come with someone who you feel is a soulmate. And look, if it's a tumultuous relationship, and it's dramatic, and it doesn't work for you, and you're the one that has to make all the sacrifices in order to keep your balance, it's not for you, my friend. It's totally not. All right, let's clarify just a little bit. So we've got Libra energy here. We've got Virgo and Pisces energy. To me, the between worlds is the Empress energy or the abundant energy. I really feel like once you pull out of this old vibration, you're moving toward an abundant space. I feel like the Five of Swords is telling me that you're just not going to stand for it anymore. The Five of Swords is like I'm not gonna have you change my mind just to make you feel comfortable, and I'm just gonna walk away. I'm just not going to deal with the Five of Swords anymore. Tell me about Libra, please. Tell me what is not for Libra. What is not for you, Libra? Yeah, this sort of anxiety-filled energy of having to stand your ground, or you always having to take the higher ground because somebody else doesn't want to take the higher ground. It feels like you're the one that was always giving in or making the exceptions or trying to work around it, because Libra, you always want things in balance, and you will ignore things. You will ignore things that are going wrong in order to get your balance. And I feel like that's what was going on here. We have the Nine of Wands, the Nine of Swords, and the Seven of Wands. So we have things coming to the ends of cycles. So very soon, I feel like if you're the person who's in this reading and you're wondering whether you should stay in your relationship, I feel the Nine of Swords tells me it's almost over. It's about to come to an end through silence or pain, or you're going to find out somebody was talking behind your back, or someone you feel like they've been lying to you. That's what it feels like. The Nine of Wands is it's become heavy and burdensome. It's not for you. 6 tells me, lovers, it could be that this person is someone that you feel is your soulmate, but not every soulmate is for you. We've got the Ace of Cups. We've got the Four of Wands. Yeah, it's sad, right? Because I feel like you two are probably talking about taking it to the next level, taking it to the Four of Wands. I feel like the Eight of Wands tells me that you saw it coming pretty quickly, that maybe the next step is we were going to decide we're just going to see each other exclusively, or we're going to maybe move in together or look at the future. I feel like this person, you're very much in love with them, but the strength comes when you realize that this person is someone that you love a lot, and that's really, maturity, really. You love this person a lot, but they're not good for your life. You know that they cause the Nine of Wands. You're exhausted. You're exhausted with taking the hits, carrying stuff around. It's like you're trying to be brave, putting on a brave face for everybody. Yeah, the relationship's good. Yeah, the relationship's good. You might even be engaged. You might be someone who's engaged, and maybe you've decided that this just is not for you. But I feel like some cycles are coming to an end. So if you're the one that's in that energy already, I feel like your relationship is coming to an end, and that you may find that you are the only one holding things together. The Justice does in fact hold the last word, right? Yeah, it's like the decision is made in your favor, and we've got 9 and 1 is 10. And so I feel like something here is coming to an end. But I think that it was, I feel like your healing will be rapid, it will be quick, but I also feel like that, yeah, you're healing from it because it got so deep. But I'm telling you, if this person comes back after a breakup, it's just going to crash and burn. You're going through the same cycle over again. So I feel like you're between worlds for a very long time. You're not really sure what to do with your energy. Do I move forward? Do I go back to this person? Because you're still a little bit in the gray, right? But what I want to say is that this relationship is in the gray. It's not in Technicolor, Libra. It's something that you wanted it to be, that it's not. We have the Three of Pentacles. We have the Knight of Swords. And the Ten of Pentacles. You know what? I think you're going to tell this person, can we be friends? I think you're going to try and be friends with this person. But what I want to say about that is that it feels like you're going to have to be super direct. Yeah, you're going to have to be super direct. You're going to have to tell this person exactly what changes you're making. There's no good time to do it. You're going to have to seize the moment. And that's what the Knight of Swords tells me. That there's an important conversation that needs to take place, and it needs to take place about the Three of Pentacles. it's like you need to tell this person, look, you're making me do all the work. Because the Three of Pentacles can be indicative of that you're doing all the work and someone else is looking on. So maybe you've gotten yourself into a relationship where someone's made you the workhorse. You're now the mother or the father while the other one plays video games and goes out with their friends. So it feels like, and even if it's not that scenario, it feels like you're the one who's doing all the work and they're not. And I think you're going to say something, because this is supposed to be a 10 Pentacles relationship. If it's going to be long term, then things have got to change here. But I want to be honest with you, and I think that you've been in this relationship long enough, and I feel like it's time for you to pull out of the gray. Tell me what's coming up in the future, please, because I think you do pull away completely because of the irreconcilable differences here. We have the Eight of Cups. Yeah, there it is, Eight of Cups. I said what I said, the universe says. We've got the Six of Pentacles. So for the next little while, I think that you do entertain this person and giving them reciprocity, but I think it's only in a pentacle way. I think that you have decided that we can go out for coffee together. Maybe we have the same group of friends, but I feel like you deeply love this person, but it's not working. The Five of Swords tells me that nothing will change. Nothing's going to change. We're at a deadlock. Yeah. So I think you decide to walk away. We've got the Three of Swords telling me that it's not going to be easy. It is going to be hard for you. I think there's still going to be communication back and forth for a little while. This person is going to try and keep you in their life. But the truth of the matter is, they are going to continue to make you do all the work because you are the Empress. They're going to make you do all the work and work for them and, work to keep them, but they're not doing the same. I feel like you liberate yourself from the situation. I feel like it's going to be heartbreaking or disappointing, but I feel like the final message is from you. And I feel that you are, because this is Libra, the final message comes from you, and you are the one who just speaks aloud and says, you know what? If you are the alternative, I'd rather be alone. Yeah. All right, Libra, thank you so much for watching this, coming here and watching. Thank you so much for being in the comments. Thank you for your thumbs up. And if you are interested in a private read, look below. Love you guys. I'll be back because I'm always back. I'm out. Bye-bye.